Let's get this shit set up real quick. All right. Sweet. Skinny but ripped. Motherfucker. What? So it's looking pretty low right now. But shit. Be pumping up good. 8-pack of shit. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? That reminds me, I gotta order some protein powder. Angels, what up? Whew. It's hot today, dude. Shit. It's supposed to be cooling down. We just had some rain. It's supposed to be cooling down. Fucking summer came back. It's all hot today. Burning up. I got everything open right now. It's still hot. Alright, where's my phone? Alright, I put you guys on the charge. Rib removal, what? Can I get some money for ribs? I mean, if I'll sell a rib or two, if I can, how much are ribs going for? I'm trying to get some gas money. I'd be like, how much money can I get for 1.5 ribs? Remember that fucking skit on SNL? You guys remember the SNL skit? How much for just one rib? Chris Rock. How much for just one rib? He thought with the Chris Rock smile. Like, one rib. That's it. How much for just one rib? Alright, let's get this thing. I actually got to be early today. So we'll have people coming in since I'm not so late in the night. We've been having chilly nights for a few nights there. I had to turn the heat on. Not last night, though. There we go. But yeah, I felt fall started, but then we did have a hot day today, and like summer coming back again. I'm like, damn. I mean, I was literally at the beach, and it's hot as fuck. Everything open, skylight, all the windows, everything. I was like, man, it's hot. Like, it got to 90, 95 inside the RV with everything open. I'm like, motherfucker, bro. Fucking summer's back. $95 at about right here, though, at head level. Now, if you go down, it's cooler. Frankie likes to chill on the floor, like everything open. But yeah, fucking 95 it did on the ceiling level. That's right. Angel's got a good point. To give up one rib, look what happened and shit. So we're all into shit. Can't live with them, can't live without them, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, oh, you did for the first time last night? Yeah, this last week, I think, was the turning point. I was like, it was so nice to have cool nights. I'm like, I'm actually a little cold. I'd rather be in cold weather than to be too hot, because it's just hot, burning up, fucking your appetite, can't sleep well. You can only take off so much clothes and you're just burning up. But cold, you can bundle up, more blankets, it's cozy. I like a nice cool breeze. I don't mind the cold. Vegas, I guess, is nice and cool right now, so we're ready to go. We got to get going. Let's get going. I just made the biggest step already, and that's finishing community service. So we done with that. We done now. My big ass bundle of weed, $10. $10 make you holler. It's like a fucking ton of weed for $10. It's ridiculous. My homie giving me a ridiculous amount of weed for $10 at this point. That's all I can say. But yeah, it's just a ridiculous amount for $10. It's good weed too. This is the he has better stuff, but this weed's good enough, man. Fuck, bro. $10 make you holla. He giving me like 3 or 4 grams. 3 or 4 grams for $10. I'm like, motherfucker, bro, you going crazy. You're going crazy, my guy. $10 holla. $10 holla. All right, there we go. Little tiny bowl. Let's go. Little tiny bowl. Yeah, desert. All deserts get cold at night. Frosty. It's that dry, crisp air too. Crispy. I know I have many nights camping in the desert. I'm an Eagle Scout. And we did a lot of shit. Over 50 nights. I got a bunch of merit badges, but over 50 nights in the desert. And you gotta walk in miles with the backpack and all that with a compass, no trail. And like you're no trails, dude. You're going deep in the wilderness with your scout pack. Big packs, heavy and shit. You got your food, water, compass. Ain't no one coming for you. No trails, no nothing, no cars. And then camping out there in the desert, many nights, over 50 nights. My merit badge was 50, but I got well over 50. But yeah, the desert. I love the desert at night. Fucking sleeping bag in the desert at night, bundled up. But ow, fucking love it, bro. Deep out there with the animals. Shit. Deserts. I like the desert, and I'm looking forward to Art Bell too. Like Art Bell's area, Pahrump. I want to check out Pahrump, and I've been a big Art Bell fan forever, and I love to be around his area. And I never lived in Vegas. I'm excited to live in Vegas for a while. That's so great. Get some months there. We'll see. Yeah, Vegas is good weather right now. I can show up right now. It's in the 70s, chilling. So I just finished my community service. That was huge. A bunch of tickets off my registration. There's still one I just got a week ago. I'm going to fight that and postpone that. Another one I already fought. I'm going to have to pay that or whatnot. I'm not sure, but that's fine. But now I got to get my tags, secure my tags to registration, and then those are the big, huge steps. Then that's huge. Then I'm just gas money to go. Then I'm all legal, all tickets done, taken care of. They can't fuck with me. And then it's just back to normal life, RV, moving around and doing shit. And we got to get to Vegas to sell the scooter and motorcycle. Hell yeah, I'm gonna hang out with Trisha in Vegas. I like Trisha. Trisha's awesome. She's a good woman, dude. I wanted to be there by Halloween, but I'm just not making it. Things go the way they go. I've been doing the work though to get out of here. Yeah, Pahrump, dude. I want to check out Pahrump. I would like to see Art Bell's old place. My motorcycle. I'm gonna assemble my motorcycle in Vegas. The scooter I'm gonna get going here this week and get it ready to run and for sale immediately when I get to Vegas. My motorcycle, I don't have anywhere to put it, so I will assemble it in Vegas because I'm using the bumper for the scooter. But I'm gonna have my motorcycle. I'll be able to ride around. So I'm gonna fucking go check out Pahrump, go check out Hoover Dam on my motorcycle, fucking ride around, bing, 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 and do some IRL. We'll have Moto IRL. So I'll strap the fucking stream onto the motorcycle. We'll ride to Hoover Dam, check out Hoover Dam and shit. And so we're ready to go. Ready to go, guys. I can't wait to ride my motorcycle. Fucking fun. My bike. I got the best motorcycle in the world. I got my dream bike. I have my dream bike and I modified it and it's my dream bike. Fuck. It's two different bikes. I like a crotch rocket, which is a sport bike, a real fat, the fast bikes with the fairings on them and all that, combined with like a cafe racer, which is a different style of bike. So basically, I made my sport bike a cafe racer. It's got almost 100-pound diet, so that means almost 100 pounds taken off the bike, and it's a different style now. So it's just fucking killer now. But a beginner could ride it. A beginner could ride my motorcycle and cruise around. Or you could go right into a fucking bike race and place top 5. Basically, that bike goes over 200, and it'll get there real quick. But yeah, I can't wait to assemble my motorcycle and cruise that around Vegas. I'll be working the job. Whew. But yeah, I need to sell the scooter immediately when I get there. I'll be advertising it, get there, and then I need to sell it, and then that's the money I need to live on right then. So I need to sell the scooter right when I get to Vegas, get that out of there. So I'll be pumping that hard, and then that'll give me some breathing room. You got to get $1,000 or more for the scooter, and then I have a bumper free. Then we go assemble my motorcycle, get that going, and put that on the bumper, right? That sits on the bumper, and then I can use that for a job or my bicycle. I'll stay on the street. I'll stay on the street until I have a job. If I don't get a job, I'll probably stay on the street rather than like 500 plus at an RV park. I just would rather stay on the street and wing it and save money. But we got to sell the motorcycle and the scooter and get all that done, get the RV done and finished for like ready for sale or just, to cruise in. I don't want to work on the RV anymore. I want it done. Everything done. Occasional little cool upgrade. Okay, fine. But everything sold, RV done. And that's it. That'll be in the next 5 months in Vegas here. But we're ready. We're fucking ready now to launch. Now I got to change the front brake caliper on the RV. It's fucking up. I won't make it on the freeway right now. So I'm going to fix that. I got to fix the fucking tires. Got a bubble on it. It's about to blow up. I got to fix that tire. And so a couple of things. So now we're on it. Because now things were done with community service. Well, fucking things are going good. Like it's accelerated faster than expected. So without jinxing anything, knock on motherfucking wood here. We're not gonna jinx them. We ahead of schedule now. We're ahead of schedule now. So, sweet. I called my couple security guard homies. I'm like, if you got any extra work, let me know. I'm trying to get extra work. Fucking pumping everything I know to do to try and get some money, extra money, and get going. So, and I got my GR back, but they only gave me partial payment. And so I think they re-up it on the 8th, but then I got a text because of the federal shutdown. It said I may not get November benefits. I'm like, you motherfuckers, bro. Shit. Like, so it would literally take the shutdown of the entire government for me to not make it to Vegas. So we'll see, because I need that shit. I need that shit to get out of here. And I can still collect my EBT and cash aid in another state. So I'll be getting cash aid and EBT while I'm in Vegas, looking for a job and trying to make it there. Completely legal. I already checked and all that. I was like, are you sure? So I'm fine for months and months and months with that foundation there. So I won't starve and I'll have some gas money and we'll sell the scooter. Even totally fine. Even if I absolutely can't find a job with like 500 resumes all over the place. Like, there's no way I could not get a part-time job. Like, if I did 500 resumes, like, please. But just if there isn't, just in case there isn't, worst case scenario, we're fucking doing great. The worst case scenario was awesome. Just need to get to Vegas. Like I said, the main chunk to sell is a scooter on the back of the RV. I got to spend about 2 days to finish that, and we're done with that. It's brand new motor, brand new parts, all fucking badass. It's gonna be a great scooter for somebody. Somebody in Vegas is like, fuck, it's too expensive out here now. I need a scooter to ride around. And mine will be for sale. Scooter getting like fucking 90 miles to the gallon. 80 miles, and that's incredible. Where is my cozy? Chat, where you at? Kind of early. I expected more people in chat because I went live earlier tonight, you know. Usually we're a little later, though. I got my cozy, dude. My soda cozy. I'm fucking living life good now. Yeah, this morning I finished my community service. My lawyer was not there today. He was supposed to be, but he was not. It's a clinic on the beach, and it's the nonprofit, and they help out people with tickets. So basically, there was a girl there that was becoming a lawyer through USD, and so I was helping her. So basically, she went with me, and I was leading, and went around with flyers and talked to the homeless and passing flyers out and telling them there's like a survey going on. They could get $5 and then get help with tickets. So basically telling them what services they could get help with. Same shit that I got help with. Mainly homeless people without vehicles, but some people in the car life, van life, and RV lifers. So went out and helped some people today and helping this lawyer let girl learn about LA and what the reality is, and how it's just all a scam. I was explaining the whole system to her, and we got to walk around and talk to actual homeless people. So that's good when people are doing their PhD or masters and stuff like that, to get out there in the real streets and talk to the real people. You know what I mean? So I like that. So I was helping her out. We fucking do my volunteer service, and she's getting to know what the streets is like. She's going to be a lawyer for the homeless and stuff like that in the future to help out. I'm like, hell yeah, we need that. We get fucked out here. Everyone making money on top, a mountain of people making money on top of homeless people, and they're not helping them out at all. Keep stealing their shit, moving us around, taking the RV, taking your car, taking your van, and nothing ever solved. Once in a while, someone gets some housing, and that's it. Then nothing ever solved. A mountain of people, sanitation workers, social workers, police, the dump truck drivers, city workers. Like, it's a whole fucking crew comes out, all sorts of cars, like a whole crew comes out. You would not want to know what like the bill is to the city for that shit. Like, you could just hand people $1,000. It'd be a lot cheaper than what they're fucking billing every time they bring out this huge crew of cities. All these people, the mountain of people, and so all that mountain falling down, leaning and making money on the fucking poor and homeless, bro. It's disgusting. And all the nonprofits, they all make so much. That's all they do is fucking profiting off everything. They don't solve shit. You know why? There ain't no money in solving problems, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. That's the way life is. Chat, where you at? Oh, it's finally cooling down, man. It was warm out. That's the way life is. Yeah, I finished my community service today, so I've just been knocking that shit out for like the last week or a little more. Super easy. Just have to pass out flyers and cut up flyers. And today I talked to homeless people and showing the lawyer, future lawyer for us, showing her the streets and what it's really like, so she can really know, like, yeah, we really need help, man, because the whole city, everyone's fucking us over, man. We need people like her. So I was appreciating. I was like, I'll tell you exactly how it is. Ask me any questions you want to know about the reality of shit out here. It's great. It's great to know, to be like, to have experience and shit. I can talk from experience, which is great. I'm like, I'll show you the fucking streets, woman. Let's go. I'm like, let's go. I'll show you the fucking streets. Let's go. I love to be a tour guide. That's a tough crowd too. That's a tough crowd to walk around and talk to homeless, man. You think you got balls? Well, go around the Skid Row and talk to people. See how much, you know what I mean? Like, see how far you go. It's easier said than done. But yeah, we done with that. I just fixed my door. I had to fix the door and the door jamb. My fucking door is a piece of shit, but now it's like secure like Fort Knox again. Like, holy fuck. And right now, like I said, now I gotta speed it up on the things to make it to Vegas. Get my baby going good. Yeah, we're really hot out today. Shit. And last night was not cold out. It was pretty warm out. So I was like, uh-oh, summer coming back. Shit. Pretty much I'm sick, but I'm getting better here gradually. Frankie too as well. He was really sick. Frankie getting better. Frankie got me sick. He was sick like a week, pretty bad. Then I got sick. It's a little chest cold, but we're getting better though. We're getting better. Eating good. I'm not gaining any weight. Be fucking walking Frankie miles every day. It's stupid. And today I rode my bike around doing the going to my lawyer and then walking around with the homeless and stuff. But keeping healthy as fuck. Frankie has gained weight. He's all healthy as fuck. Oh, and I just made a new rope for him too. A new shoe rope and the tow rope for his friend so they can play tug of war. So I found this rope right here. So we play fucking tug of war with this shit. Oh, he's looking at it right now. No, not right now, but we'll play though. He's like, let's go. I know you love tug of war. That's for his buddy Oscar. They fucking be playing tug of war. Like, ah. Chat, where you at? Uh-oh, Frankie. How about what you doing, buddy? Snorting? Little Frankie, he snorts a little bit. But he's getting better. He was pretty bad. Not good. trash out, that's for sure. Okay, good boy, huh? Here, dinner times. Huh. Yeah, today I just finished my community service and chilling, doing that. And then I've been working on my RV, and I'm like really been working on the RV now. I'm done with my community service. I can knock out RV stuff, so and work on the scooter, get that done, and run. I'll place the ads and then go sell it in Vegas. I doubt anybody out here is going to give me full price on the scooter, since the registration's like $850. I don't know. You know what I mean? In Vegas, it's like $60 to register. That's why I have to sell my shit there. So no matter what, Vegas is at least just a trip for me to go sell my scooter motorcycle, dump that, finish the RV, just get everything done, dude. Whether I fucking end up in a place or RV park or a drive or anything, just fucking get shit done. Process the money in the bank, and then I know I'll get a part-time job. That economy sucks though. Minimum wage is low there, $12. Uh-oh, Bow. What's up, Misty? Yeah, we're getting there gradually. Every day I'm feeling better though today, like, and Frankie making progress too. The winters, I don't mind. I don't mind cold. I like the cold. Oh yeah, I gotta fucking hit up YouTube. Fight my mom. I gotta hit him up and talk to tech support and be like, what's up with my monetization? Now I gotta get some other shit done. Done with community service, and I got some other shit. We gotta start attacking that. Oh yeah, I gotta order protein powder, dude. Let's change display, night mode. Good boy, Frankins. Let's see what we got here. Go, you finish it up, good boy. He's old though. There we go. Good boy. Uh-oh. The government is now quietly what? Uh-oh. Better start back up again. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Got a bunch of stuff in my cart. Dude, prices going up. Prices went up on my protein powder. Fucking bastards, man. Fucking bastards, man. Inflation is going up. Motherfuckers, bro. Gas going up, inflation going up. It's fucking in California. It's fucked up in California, guys. Fucking regular, like over $5. Inflation keep going up. My protein powder went from 14.50 to like $20 now. I'm like, you fucking bitches. You fucking bitches on that. Like, what? Same shit. Like, it's a different week. Like, oh, what? In a week has changed now, dude. And it's also expensive. It's still the best deal because it's all fucking expensive out there. We'll figure it out. Shoo. And some of these protein powders, it's not a deal because you look at what they have like per gram and all the grams that they have per scoop and all that. So some of it's a scam. You're like, holy fuck, bro. You gotta be a millionaire to be on some of this fucking buy some of this health stuff. Frankins, what you doing? Throwing your bicycle on the ground? Oh, good boy. Let's close up the side one here. Wrapping up for the night. A little less noise. Got the skylight open. Chill. Love the skylight. Still that thing open. I know, like, I love everything that Trump's doing, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters for the poor, lower class, and the middle class, and that's which is 99%, the only thing that matters is inflation going down, gas going down. That means the prices of everything going down and gas going down. Those two things. If inflation and gas don't go down, what matters? Because it's that then that is well, nothing matters, dude. Nothing else matters besides that, and all the housing price, all that shit's all fucked too. Housing prices, all that's all fucked, all fucked. In Vegas, I guess housing prices increased. So a house that was 100,000 in 5 years went to 350. So that's pushing people out of being like first time owners that can't buy in Vegas because the minimum wage is like $12 an hour. So and then now Vegas is firing thousands of people. The city's fucked up. I'm going into a fucked up economy, but that's okay because we're like Worst case scenario, I'm golden. I'm golden. I'll get one part-time job too somewhere. But yeah, they priced out. So Vegas is pretty much pricing out any employees. They can't really afford to even live there anymore. Like almost now, they can't afford to just to rent. Like if you want to have a place like for the rich, like this is how it goes. You want a big casino, a resort for the rich? Okay, who's gonna work there? Who's cleaning the place and doing the rooms and all that? All the people, all those little people, the workers. Okay, well, where the workers gonna live? That's always a thing. Where the workers gonna live? So now Vegas, like the workers can barely afford to pay rent at places, and now they're priced out, so they can't afford to own a home anytime soon. You know, so Vegas is all fucked up. Fired thousands. The last 9 months too is crashing hard in Vegas, but it's fine. They're gonna Vegas is gonna buy my scooter, my motorcycle. I'm gonna get a part-time job, finish my RV, and then figure it out after that. We have 5 months, before it gets hot. So let's see, what's October now? Let's see, October. So we have November, December, January, February, March. At least 5 months in Vegas, and we got to figure it out because March will start getting hot, and we go, okay, we got to figure it out. Getting hot as fuck, and that's what we'll do. But yeah, the goal is just to have, and we will make the goal. Is everything sold and dumped. RV done, which still got a lot of work, and put $1,000 probably in the RV, and be done for keeping it or selling it. Either way, I just want it all done. Have the option of selling it if I want, or live in it, or store it for $100 a month somewhere, and then I have a cheap car, and I work jobs and do whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll see. Oh, it was nice and hot today. Shit. Huh, but I know. Good old meathead. That's so nice. The skylight, just have it open, all the air just pours in. I wish I had like a double skylight. Honestly, it was the biggest skylight I could do. Like I had to fit it between two solar panels, so my skylight's literally like half an inch space between the solar, like half an inch clearance. Like I had to get it right down to the nitty gritty, so I could have this in here in the living room too. And so it won't interfere with the solar panels either, and won't block the sun going to them and all that. So I figured it all out. It's great. And I'm locked in here and good, so that's my emergency. I can get to the roof and get to the roof if there's someone's fucking with the RV. I can get to the roof or drive away. A little bit of a lean angle here. I used to I used to put my RV on the wood blocks on the right side, so kind of even it out. But you got to always be ready to drive away at kind of any moment. So fuck those blocks. Fuck those blocks. We got to be ready to move and escape danger and stupid people and meter maids too. Got to be able to roll real quick. So we've been foregoing living a leveled out life. So we're living a side life, so we can fucking not be harassed and not deal with crazy people. I like this spot though. We got a new spot at night that we pretty much earned, and people know I'm cool. Check the chat here. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. My throat not so bad. Fever pretty much gone away. I saw Turbsky yesterday too. I could hear it too. I knew it because I heard like a scooter go by with the loud pipe and come around and then stop. Like, oh, that's Turbs. Yeah, Turbs and a homie riding around the fucking beach. Turbs knows where I'm at all the time. He knows my spot, so he just rolled by. Real nice. We smoked a blunt and chilled, and then they were riding at the beach, hanging out. So it was good to see Turbs and smoke and chill. I'd be getting lonely out here chilling. Got a lot of downtime, so fucking try to keep busy and work on the RV. But yeah, it's good to see it, man, and chilling. Beach has been nice. So nice day yesterday and today. Packed. Tomorrow's gonna be packed at the beach. So it's nice out, but that's why I want to get riding, man. He's riding his Grom, Honda Grom with the custom pipe on it, and his homie had the Ninja. I was like, fuck, man, I want my bike. I was like, I want to ride my motorcycle. Shit. I fucking love my motorcycle. I want to just get things done, man. Get to the point where I got my motorcycle to ride. Like, hell yeah. I got the ramp on the back of the RV. I want to figure out something that to write it up onto. So I got the platform, the wood platform, but I need to like make a ramp maybe that comes down and it rides up or something. So I'll figure it out so it can just ride up. So basically the sidewalk, you know, there'll be a ramp from the bumper to the sidewalk and the motorcycle rides up on that. But it's sketchy though, because you either got to ride up there or you got to push it up by hand and not have it fall over. Uh, Turbsky got banned on Kick. So Turbsky was uh he had KCIP, which means he got paid hourly to stream. So he achieved all that stuff and then doing good, but then he had an incident and they banned him for 1,000 years. So they like actually have 1,000-year ban. So and he didn't do anything terrible either. So but banned for 1,000 years. But he can appeal in December, he said. But he said he probably won't accept it back, but he'll try. But he kind of bummed out because he wants to be on Kick. I was like, just continue. YouTube's the only way to go, and you got to just have TTS and media. That's really only the way to make it. Unless you're mainstream and lucky, somehow you're lucky making it, a lot of views and ads and monetization. But it doesn't. You don't really ever make money. You make a lot more money just having a part-time shitty job. What's up, King? You know, part-time shitty job, you make a lot more money. And he knows that, he knows that now. So he's like, fuck that. He didn't give a fuck about that. Because even the KCIP wasn't too much. What's up, Trisha? And I agree. Like, in YouTube, they just cut my money for no reason. So they can just cut your shit anytime they want, no money. So it's just better to have a job and then, and stream and not care about the money. But yeah, he actually banned on Kick. So yeah, that's fucked up. And I may probably never get my monetization back on YouTube, which makes me have to rethink what I want to do on YouTube, because it took me over 3 years to get that, and I was only monetized for like 6 months, and they took it away. Like, fuck, bro. But I'll figure it out. I'll always stream and stuff. It just depends on what I'm doing in life. would like to become famous DJ, and then while I'm doing that, I would just stream my way up and be like, my adventures on the way to becoming a famous DJ. Like, I'll always want to stream shit, but I want it to be exciting and fun, though. Which usually that's my plans. Usually I have pretty exciting plans. Definitely, we definitely have some motorcycle riding coming up real soon, and moto IRL. We'd be moto IRL around. Then we get off the bike and we go explore shit. So I'm gonna try that, and that'll be fun. Check the chat. Yeah, doing good, King LL. Be wrapping up stuff. I got my GR back. It was taken away. I got that back. And then I just finished my community service today, which is like so many tickets on my registration, and the fucking LA fucking with me. So I finished that up today. So yeah, going fucking good, bro. Step by step. And I'm just been working on the RV, finishing that, which is like just endless work. So much fucking work, bro. I will never do an RV like I did this time. Next time I'm like, no, I'll just get one that's done. I am not gonna approach rebuilding. I'm not gonna rebuild an RV like this ever again. I'll just do something from scratch. Build a tiny home from scratch, or take like a tour bus, a transit bus, do that. But like, nah, I learned some lessons on this in home building and things like that. Because the roof went bad. The roof was terrible. The decision and so much weight. So we learned some good things about home building and all that. But yeah, fuck. I just want to be done. Like, I don't want to. I want to be DJing and working a job. I want to be like working on the RV again. Like, hey guys, you're number 11, still working on the RV. Be like, damn, still. I'm like, guys, year 17, almost done with the RV. Like RV 23 coming up. Almost done with the RV, guys. Fucking bullshit, bro. Fucking out this shit. So we'll be done. Everything done, sold. RV completely done, remodeled. All my shit sold. My life completely done. And that'll be in a 2-year time since I left San Diego. Fuck. That's good though. It's a lot of change, a lot of shit, but man. And then we on to the next phase of life, which whatever that is. Who the fuck knows where that goes? Yeah, we're making good progress. I've been eating lots of chicken tendies. So good. Let me check the chat. Yeah, my GR back, fought for it. But they sent me a text because of the fucking government shutdown. They said we might not get benefits in November. I'm like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you guys, bro. So they better fix that shit. Fuck, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. So that we'll see. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I love tiny homes. And for the years I was at my mom's house, she liked watching those shows, and me too. And that's why, like, in 2019 or so 20, I bought the RV and started fixing it up, and I was into the shows, and my mom would be watching that. My stepdad be playing solitaire on his phone, and me, mom, and I'd be watching little tiny home shows or the remodel shit. My mom is a retired interior designer, and she'd sell furniture and all that stuff, design all that. So that's her field. But I was like, yeah, I'll be designing stuff. I'm like, yeah, mom. So that's where I kind of came up with like that I wanted to do Japanese interior on my RV and getting ideas how to make a lot out of a small space. But yeah, I love this show, man. It's cool. Tiny homes is where it's at. That's where you can have real home ownership. You don't have to be in debt for like this mortgages and shit for like 30 years and shit forever. Dude, you can build a seriously beautiful tiny home like starting at 20 grand. Everything new. Like fuck, bro. 20 grand, 30 grand, 40, 50. Like I've seen some big tiny homes for 30 grand. That's nothing. That's not even a down payment these days. And your whole shit's done. And it can be towed. Now, shit like that, like you're not supposed to be just keep moving it around. Like you have to be slow on the freeway, like they have to yeah, I don't know, like you can't drive like an RV, but you can move it around, but you gotta kind of settle in where you're gonna be at. But tiny homes are the shit, man. I would do a tiny home on like maybe a 40 foot trailer, and so you have a 40 foot. But man, I'm part of I watch a show and a channel. Look, when I'm done with my RV, I'm supposed to be featured on a channel that gets millions of views. They got like 2 million subscribers, but I'm never done. But their show is awesome because it shows remodeled like school buses. Occasionally, not people don't really do RVs. They don't redo RVs, but school buses, tiny homes, and just be amazing like what fucking people do with small space, and you go, fuck, bro. Because on the outside you go, okay, that's not so big, but then you look and they show you the inside. You're like, oh my god, you go, it's everything you need. They got big bed and a kitchen. You're like, fuck, bro. The entertainment area, and you're like, dude, it's like all the area you could have a couple kids. I'm like, no excuse, no excuses, because they're fucking beautiful out. You could have a white, a 4-person family and a lot of these things, and you don't have to go, super affordable. So I'm all about the tiny, and that's really the solution for America, especially now, because everything's all fucked up. They need to release all the tiny home laws, and so people can have tiny homes. Cut all the red tape, tiny homes on properties, new lot, all that stuff. That's really what we need. Frankie's getting better. He's been sick, but we're getting better. Is Trisha? No, Trisha gonna visit me? No, no. How is Frank? Yeah, Frankie. Good. Yeah, we're getting better. We've both been getting better pretty quick now. Yeah, so storage containers. The prices on those used to be a lot cheaper, too. Used to be able to get those for $1,000. Now they could want like 10 or 20. Like it's ridiculous. But those are indestructible. Real hot though. But yeah, indestructible homes set up, and I've seen them set up like, it could be long, and they're set up like a cross or like stacked, kind of unique, and you're like, fuck yeah, like that's a nice little place. The heat though, but that's definitely stable. And you know, I like the security of a storage container. Like if you have bulletproof type windows, like no one's coming in. It's fireproof, right? Your home is fireproof. And even if someone had an axe, you can't get through a storage container. You're not gonna fucking axe your way into that home. So if you have windows that are thick plexi, bulletproof type shit, and you have a solid fucking metal door, like no one's coming in. Like I like the idea of a secure house. You know, where like it might take the SWAT team to get in your shit. Like I like this. That makes me sleep good at night. That's just for me because I've lived on the street so much. Like I like I like the idea of a something so locked down. I don't have to worry about getting out and going, hey, get the fuck out, because people fuck with me. That's my lifestyle. But yeah, storage containers badass. Also, We just had our rain for a day and a half. Yeah, I miss the tiny home channels, but I see the YouTube stuff a little bit. Tiny Home Tours, I think, is the channel that I like. Tiny Home Tours, and they will feature me on there if I ever finish the RV, but it has to be perfect. I mean, it has to be magazine. It has to be magazine perfect in here. So we'll see if I can get there. We'll see if I can get there. But if I do, I'll get an interview, and then that might take my YouTube to a different level, a whole nother level. I could go mainstream. I could go mainstream RV. I'd have to have shit ready for that. We'll see though. The house flipping. Yeah, I've seen those too as well. I watched a lot of stuff with my mom. Some of them I liked. I like the house remodel. My mom would like to watch the house remodel. Those are cool too. So you see the amounts that are spent. House flip shows, what they spend to flip shows or flip houses, and fix them. And then I like the tiny home stuff too. But my mom and I, we would judge the house. So they do the house, remodel it, and then like interior design. And my mom and I would judge it. And I'd be annoying my stepdad because I'm like, nah, I like it, but I'll change. I'm like, Mom, I don't like the fucking color in that kitchen. That's ugly. I'm like, don't do blue in the kitchen. That's ugly. I'll change that. So my mom and I we'd be all commenting on the show. I love my mom. My stepdad, he'd be all grumpy. He'd be all shh. I'm like, shut up, bro. He won't even talk. He played solitaire on his phone. I'm like, you ain't even involved. You ain't even watching. I'm like, won't you shut up? I'm here talking to my mom. Won't you shush? I have to tell him, I'm like, you shush. Tell me to be quiet talking to my mom. Shit. Dark brown carpet. Remember shag? I remember shag carpet. I remember my neighbors had bright blue carpet. I was like, whoa. And I had another neighbors, they had white carpet, but you could not go in that room. So the white carpet room, you could not go in there. Only shoes off, but I was not even allowed. Not even allowed in there. No, I was not even allowed in there, shoes off. The white carpet. No, you ain't. And another neighbor had white carpet, and then the furniture covered with the plastic, but you can't go in that room. I'm like, what? I mean, it's a room you don't go in. I'm like, you can't sit down. I'm like, that's so. I'm like, oh my god, as a kid, I was like, you guys are retarded. How the fuck you gonna have a room you can't go? You don't go in. Made no sense to me. I'm like, hell no. I'm gonna annihilate that room. Yep, I remember rotary. Yeah, rotary dial. You in big trouble trying to call your friends if someone's breaking in. You'd be like, ding, like fuck, bro, ding, like oh fuck, bro, no, 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 no. You gotta, you got like 10. You gotta fucking do 10. You gotta wait for it to come back. You're like, oh no, he's breaking in, he's breaking in. Oh no, a 9. Oh no, 9. Like it's like takes forever. Like oh no. That before you can call your buddy, before you can call you, because they're rotary phone, bro, you're already like, Instead, instead of like, come help me, it's like, I've been stabbed. I called as fast as I can. I'm on a rotary phone. And then what if your rotary phone's fucked up? Like your 7 don't work so good? You can't call all your friends that you like, you know what I mean? Then you see your friends on the street, they're like, how come, like, bro, I haven't heard from you in a while, bro, where you been? I'm like, I can't call everyone I want. My rotary phone got no 7, you know? I can't call everybody I want. Sorry, buddy. Your number got 2 7s in it. I've been missing you, though. Wood paneling and mirrored walls. Oh, shit. That's why I hate all the fake wood in here. I was just been thinking about, like, I gotta start. I was gonna cover this up with the stone, kitchen stone, like different stones. They're like little square, like real stone slab. But it's on pieces, you know. I was gonna stone all this out because I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of looking at the ceiling, all this shit, the fake wood. Like I really don't want to see none of this. So I'm gonna have to start painting, like vinyl paint. And I'm thinking like cream colored, off white, not pure white, but off white. Start painting all this other shit that I'm not covering with real wood. And then I need to start covering the shit with real wood. Because I'm fucking tired of it. We need to finish this baby up. And this fucking sink right here, I'm gonna take this whole sink right here. This whole piece gotta come up. Got shit to do, man. Just gotta keep motivated. I want this place looking better. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll be pretty much there. There's a lot we can do to make it look real good. I gotta get some paint that sticks to the wallpaper. There's a specific paint, you know what I mean? And you gotta treat it so it doesn't fucking peel off. And so it doesn't look cloudy. I want it to look good, but I gotta paint over a lot of this wallpaper shit and this fake wood, vinyl wood. And then we're making some curtains and then making some bamboo rods. I'm gonna have some bamboo rods and then the curtains go on the bamboo rods. Real easy. But the lighting's good, so we're getting there. Getting there. Kind of knocking out the major work so we get to the cosmetic stuff's more fun for me. I love cosmetic and doing the woodwork and stuff. Just get rid of it. We did the skylight and stuff like that was major work. I got to do some major brake work and whatnot. And then we're gonna get to the fun shit, which is just like painting and little electronic things and hooking up switches and you know it's gonna come together real nice. But any volunteers, come on down. What up, RV Flies? Oh, Palmdale. Yeah, I saw something about that. Something $500. Where's Palmdale? I thought I looked it up. Or no, I didn't look it up. Where's Palmdale? Yeah, but car that runs. I can make any car run good too, Trisha. I can make $1,000 car turn just like run so good every day, just a real workhorse. I have fucking turned so many little cheap cars. Shit. Most all the cars I get, I bought for 1,000 or less, and I sell them for like 3,000. I sell them for 3 or 4. My cop car, I bought for $1,000. I did so much shit on it. I still sold that for over, still sold that for a good amount. Palmdale, Lancaster. Where's that at though? Oh, 63 miles. Okay. I think that's northeast. Like go out to central LA and then go north. I think that's the area. Palmdale. That's where my one girl was saying she was the Amber, the one girl I had for a week. My quiet, my quiet, crazy hippie girl. She's like from somewhere like there. Palmdale. Yeah, yeah. Oh, good boy, Frankie Bones. We'll go for a thing later on tonight. Gotta figure out the fridge. Shit, I need TV. I need a TV cheap. No one's responding to me on offer up. Even the little cheap ones. I'm like, fucking give me the TV, bitch. Because basically, I need to bring up the schematic repair manual for my fridge so I can see it on the screen big so I can repair my fridge to run on propane. It's supposed to run on propane. It's broken. It's been, dead for 30 years probably, And so I got to get it to run on propane so it doesn't keep sucking all the electricity up. Because I have to have the fridge off during the night and it just survives in the freezer. It's fine. Or else I'll run out of juice. So get the fridge running on propane. That way electricity is fine all the time and I'll have electricity for the computer and the big screen, which is what I'm gonna need. It'll take electricity that I'll never run out. So the fridge is big, you gotta fix. Got some brakes to fix, but yeah, we've got kinda annoying. And I'm relocating my water tank to the front, so the water tank will be the other couch on the other side and move that weight forward. That's the water tank is 70 gallons and each gallon of water weighs 8.33 pounds. So you're looking at almost 600 pounds. And I need to bring the weight from the back of. There's too much weight in the back of the RV. Period. And they designed it bad. So we're putting the water tank opposite of the batteries. We we put 600 pounds of batteries underneath the couch, and so we're gonna put 600 pounds of water on the other side and upward should be right between the wheels up in the front of the RV. In the back, relieve the back and only light shit back there. We already carry a scooter or a motorcycle on the back of the RV, so we're clearing that out, redesigning the RV. We already did the whole thing anyway, so fuck it. Water tank goes to the front. We'll have a new couch that'll slide out. So the normal couch slides out, and the other new couch will slide out, and it'll be a giant area if you want, or just two couches and then the TV behind it and all that. So we got some work like that to do, and that'll be a lot more space after that too. That'll free up more space. Then I'll be able to put some totes back underneath the bed, and the water tank heavy's over here, but some new couches, so I'll free up more area bit by bit. We're freeing up more area the best that we can. Oh, Frankins, dude. All of you Frankie Bros. Puma Power, what up, Bubba? Japanese soaking tub. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to put one in, man. Just thinking about as I'm making room right now. I'm getting room ready for my Japanese fucking sink going back there, the bathroom sink. Hold on, I'll show you guys what's up. I might show you guys I don't know if I'll break it out or not. Hold on here. Where's my remote? Let me try and brighten it up in here. I don't know if you can see it. You can barely see in here. Oh, so there's my toilet. I got to put a wall right here, but my sink ready to go back here pretty much. I'm getting ready to build the little frame for it. We got basically, I'll have to show it on screen later in the daytime. Basically got, a 16-inch dish glass, and it's got hand blown fucking fish on the bowl. It's fucking sick. I got the sickest bathroom sink ever. Yeah, basically a 16-inch fucking glass dish. It's got little different colored fish on it. It's got an identical waterfall with a dish with another glass dish around that. So it's a waterfall fucking faucet, stainless steel. It's fucking sick. So that's like the real Japanese ties in. Basically, the entire RV is built is kind of built around that fucking bathroom sink. And I'm gonna put lights in the bottom of that bitch. So we're gonna have fucking little LED lights that's gonna light up that bowl. Fucking sick. Fucking sick. It is so beautiful. I think I've shown that. I should have just a video just for that thing. I might bring it out and show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys what's up because you guys have not seen that. Trisha, you got to see what's up because you're gonna go, holy fuck. I'll show you what we're talking about. It really ties in. It really is like, that's the most favorite thing I found, and like that really is what the RV is all about. Is the bathroom sink. I was not gonna install it, but I'm like, we got to put it in. It's what it's all about. I want to fucking install this. My motorcycle. That motorcycle parts everywhere. Oh my god. Shit. Alright. Oh, dude. Hold on. That was a lot of work. I want it out though because it's inspiring and like to just keep going, you know? It's my favorite piece of the whole RV. I need to throw it in. Hold on a second. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, Trisha, I got 4 285-watt solar panels on the roof running all the time, all the time into a big battery bank. All right, guys, prepare for the I'm not bullshitting. The most beautiful sink you've ever seen in your entire life. Let's see what we got here. It's one piece. I'll bring you guys over to see it. I almost broke it too. They had a whole bunch of different ones, but this one I was like, oh shit, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Check this out, dude. Check this out, dude. Hold on, you guys. I'll bring you guys over to it. Basically, that sits like that. I'll bring you guys over and so you can see it. Fucking beautiful. I got it at a good price too, and the price went way up. It's double price now. And can't even find it. I don't know if you can still find it anymore. Check it out. It really doesn't do justice, but it's really thick. Really thick. And you got, oh shit, almost broke it. Oh shit. Oh, I better put that down. Okay. So we got the fish hole. So basically it sits like that. Sits like that, and then that's it. That's it like that right there. And this piece, this is the whole piece right here. Hold on here. I'm sure I don't know if I can break this. I know. Hold on, let me set this up. So this sits away from it, right? This is the whole top. It's gonna be hot water, cold water. You know what I mean? Like on hot water, cold water, and like off. And the water just goes like this. It waterfalls down. It just waterfalls off this. So this is a whole. It's a whole dish. So it's got the little fish on there, and then the whole bowl. It's all stainless nickel. So nickel pop up. So nickel finish pops up and it's so beautiful at the bottom. Now I'm gonna put the LED ring at the bottom of here, and it's gonna sit on a wood. It's gonna sit in the corner on a nice piece of wood all stained. I'm gonna put a couple little lights right here so then the bowl will light up a little bit, but pretty nice. Yeah, and the goldfish you can feel them too. So pretty cool. Real simple, you know what I mean? But it's just beautiful. And I really like the waterfall. The identical glass waterfall like that is badass. So I'm gonna fit that in the corner there, lit up, and be done. But that's it there. But neat, huh? That's neat, huh? It's got a stainless steel like this, the little popper right here. Pops up like nickel finish. So I'm doing wood and different things, and then nickel finish. So check this out. So right there's the top. So the little nickel finish thing that pops up. See, look, just bam. I just click it, I just press it. You know what I mean? press is so badass. But stainless, it's got a little plastic on it, but I'm trying to nickel finish. So it got the Japanese nickel finish, and then of course like all the, like the wood like I did here. All that wood, I just stained that one like there, right there. So all the wood put on there, but it's gonna fit back there in the corner, super nice. But yeah, we gotta get that going too. Pretty easy though. I already figured out the base and all the calculations to build the little cabinet for it in the bathroom. Shit. Let me not fit there so good. I still got quite a bit of work. I gotta do the wall between the toilet and the bed, and then I'll have an accordion like this. I'll have the accordion divider, and then I gotta build this little bathroom thing. We got some construction still to do. Yes, I love this thing though. It's gonna look badass when it's lit up too. That's gonna be the real effect. I might put just the multicolor just like they have in here, so you can do any color you want or just color changing. But pretty nice. All right. I scored that. That was, I think, like about $140 back in the day. Now it's a lot more, but I don't know if they have the same one. But it was a good deal. Uh-oh. I want to see that lit up and working with hot, hot and cold water right there. It's so badass, dude. Yeah, if I can try and get the RV picture perfect inside that, like that little bathroom sink right there, that'll get me on to the tiny home tours video. They'll come video my RV because they'll have a couple unique things like that really stand out. But everything's got to be all done. Everything's got to be done. But a couple things like that will be stand out, so that'll be like the special features. And people will be like, "Oh, I love that." And then all the crap out, everything cleaned, and all the stuff out, so it looks like you live uncluttered. But really, you're like, "Okay, now I got to put all my stuff back in." Photo shoot's done. But that and the skylight and shit like that, so it's gonna look great when it's done. Probably might put another just a bin right here. we already have an existing hole. We just have to cut through another, the stuff that I added. I could put another vent right here, not a skylight, but another vent. But we'll see. I like the airflow that we've got from the skylight and the two vents. I just added a vent back here in the shower, and I added a vent above the toilet. So we have one already kind of half cut right here. So we may do another. We'll see. But we got some construction left still in the RV for sure, but it'll be quick. Kind of try to do things like finish things in a day. Like that one project's done in a day. Try to knock things out like that. Just have a lot of days like that. Yeah, I like that sink. It's gonna look so nice. I might do like a slight green stain, like green, very slight green stain on the wood piece that I use in the bathroom. Basically like a triangle. It's got to fit in the corner right there. It'll be like a rounded triangle, and then I'll be right in the center right there. I had to move the whole toilet so that there would be room so that you could get up from the toilet and be able to wash your hands in the sink there. Originally, there wasn't. It was all shitty. So the toilet, I moved over almost a foot. And that was a nightmare to relocate that so that I could have that sink in the corner. So you could stand up in the mirror, stand up in the mirror, and then the whole sink's right there, all lit up, all beautiful. One knob, that's it. You saw the one little toggle hot or left, all of it. And it'll be a motion sensor light, so as soon as you move over there, it'll light up. You got all your water, wash your hands, just beautiful lit up fucking sink, all stained wood. And so they're getting real close. Because all the wood shit's done pretty much back here that make it look beautiful. The shiplap, custom shit, so and the lighting's good. So I can't wait. Just got to make it, just make it look more Japanese. Like I said, so it's light. It's kind of light stained wood, nickel finish with light green accents and bamboo. And real clean. No wires, no nothing. Everything's clean, Japanese. We're sticking to it, and it'll look good. It'll look good when we're done. Yeah, I do all the work, and then we figure out how to do it, too. It's been fun though. Real home building. This is the first time I've kept to a theme too, like Trisha, like I said before. The first time I've okay, I'm gonna stick to Japanese design instead of like man cave or just whatever, make it comfortable. I'm like, it's got to be comfortable, but strict Japanese design, and so we're sticking to it. We're sticking to it. These I might make like curtains up here. I might make like a little bamboo rod and little tight curtains that they just open up real quick. You slide open and slide closed, and curtains that slide close to here. And I'll put something right here. Change that to something beautiful. It could be an art piece or something, but little white, like kind of like, off color, cream colored cloth. It is boom, closes to this point, or I could close up. But yeah, that's gonna be. I was gonna have rice paper panels that slide, but I'm like, no, I'm probably gonna do cloth that opens up real quick, and that'll still be Japanese. They'll look Japanese still, and then we'll cover the other one, and cover the other one, and then I'm gonna start fixing. The ceiling, we got to do bamboo thatch. So basically, like tatami mat, basically is what it is. Like the rollout mats you'd use at the beach. Kind of basically the same thing. The rollout mat that's like a bamboo rollout mat that they use for the beach. Real flexible. shit like that, and staple it up. And so the whole roof has to be basically like that bamboo mat. That's how we do it. Yeah, it's a Tommy mat, but cheap though, cheap. And that shit's cheap because you can buy that shit $5 for a big rollout. $5 for a big rollout thing that's used at the beach. So let's buy a bunch of those and kind of spray adhesive, spray adhesive a little bit, but staple them up. So the whole ceiling will be like that. And we just cut the edge so we fit it in. That was the idea. The whole ceiling to be like that, and it's got a texture. You're like, oh, cool. So it got a little texture on the roof, and it's not so white. So and then I don't know if we're still doing cork flooring, but in the back I'm going to be doing carpet underneath the bed. I'm going to tile up the bathroom area. Is going to be tile sections. I'm going to do that real easy. I can do grout. I know how to do grout and all that. So I do tile it up, and then I'm going to clean the carpets all the way out. I was going to do cork flooring, but probably now I'll just clean the carpets. I'll clean the carpets really good, and that'll be all done. And then we got covers over the couches. Will have covers all beautiful. I'm reupholstering. I'm making new cushions, reupholstering the cushions for this area, and new pillows for the whole bed area. So it'll be all brand new foam and new cushions made. I'll make this table will have a cover on it, so the little table will be brand new cover on it, wood, beautiful. So we're coming together quick. Quick. Yeah, this is kind of a lot of work. So if I just keep a nice even pace over this next 5 months, then we'll just get everything done. Yeah, bamboo and slight accents of green. Like bamboo plants, little bamboo plants. I thought of maybe having it could be that the cloths close, and this could be like a nice cover, but it holds a little plant, like a bamboo plant, that you water, or like a little bonsai. I was thinking like little bonsai plant. So I want a couple little natural like bamboo plants in here that hang the green, like a green accent, which bamboo plants that don't need a lot of light, and just water those so it'll look real nice. So this will be easy, cheap things that just think. Because that's what I learned, dude. Watching those shows, we learned all the cheap shit you can do to make badass shit, bro. It's all about the little tiny touches too. So I'm fucking excited again. So redo these lights too as well. These fucking it'll be like string light. It'll be like underneath here. It won't be like this light like this. It'll be better light. Fucking nice. I gotta get a cover over this light too up here. This light, I need a new cover for this light. It's too white. So cover that with something. I'm going to add a light underneath my skylight. I'm going to add some lights underneath that. So if you hit the light, if you want light in the living room, we'll hit the skylight light. I'm pretty excited though. Pretty excited here. But it's hard. I need to get stuff into storage. I'd rather I'll be able to afford storage in Vegas. So get my shit out of here in storage so I can process the RV and move around and really finish it. I'd rather live on the street and finish the RV than live at an RV park, because I'll finish shit on the street and stuff in storage, be able to go to storage, a couple times a week, and just be having the whole RV free. Like, all right, let's get all this done. Then I got to go to the RV, get another tote. Like, all right, finishing all this, and just have it all fucking free to finish up, because we got a lot of work to do. Yeah, you know what, Trishan? Well, I was thinking about look, this has been a long year journey. This is like the longest, biggest project, and I stuck to it. I got this RV back in 2019, and I stuck with this. I stuck with the dream and stuck with it, and it's been way too much work. And doing the roof, I should have never done a new roof. And it was fuck time, and I stuck with it. The money and the time and all that, never gave up. I'm still not giving up. Still not giving up the RV on the streets. Still fucking finishing shit. The plans changed as far as traveling so much and being sponsored to travel and whatnot, but that's fine. But as far as, RV, like promises made, promises kept, shit is getting near completion. You know what I mean? And that's what I like. Like, it's been the biggest. I stuck to it. Big project. I stuck to it and done it. Like, I like that. Persistent. I probably won't have a project this big ever in my life. I won't have to. It'll be not so annoying. This has been so much work on all different levels. Even building a tiny home from scratch would be easier than what I've done with the RV. It'd be easier. Just like it's a lot simpler. Fuck. So this has been a boot camp, and RV. I'm just excited to fucking finish it, make it look beautiful, ready for storage or for sale, whatever I want to do. But have it done, and then I can proceed to the next part of my life, which is working, working job and DJing, and spend my time in other shit. Because I'm ready to move on and not be doing this anymore. But I'm still excited. Hell yeah, good for you, Trisha. I know. I fixed my mom fucking washer and a dryer. Some of it I YouTube and some of it I just could figure out. Oh my, I can do this. Yeah, what up, great? You should watch it. Probably watch it now or watch later. What's the most critical thing that I really need? Yeah, we need registration to get legal. Basically, um, I'm coming up on being 6 months late. Once I'm over 6 months late on registration, they can legally tow me. They don't because they don't want a lawsuit, but it's legal for them to tow even if I'm living in here. So that needs to happen. That's a threat. Other than that, though, I'm over the hump. Whenever, yeah, that 220, it was due 6 months ago. I had it too. Like I left twice. I'll fill Trisha. I don't know if Trisha knows the story. So I tried to leave in October. I was like, okay, I'm done with Venice, and I left Venice. I went to my mom's, and I was going to keep traveling, and I went to the DMV to pay, and they put a ticket on it, so it was double. I'm like, fuck, I don't have that, so I had to come back and deal with the tickets and all that. Then I tried to leave again in April. I left. I didn't try. I left to my mom's, and I went to Huntington Beach and to Newport Beach to try and make it there. And they don't allow RVs or nothing. And the same thing happened again. I was like, okay, I got the money. I'm like, bam, I got, from my stepdad, I got like $300. I'm like, all right, I'm going to the DMV, ready. And they did it again. They added another ticket. I'm like, motherfuckers, bro. And then there was no place to stay out there either. So I was like, all right, I had to come back to LA again, but because they're going to start stacking more past tickets on it. So it's inevitable. So I was like, all right, I have to come back and do all this shit. So now we're back at this point where I just took care of all the tickets. Now I got one ticket that I was fighting, a no registration ticket, and I got a recent one a week ago. But I could postpone the fuck out of that and just pay that one too. So I'm over the hump. So I'm back at the position again where they're like, okay. But yeah, we left twice. I left in October. They fucked me. I left in April. They fucked me again. I was like, son of a bitch, too. Because by the time I got to the DMV, they added a ticket. But when I had checked, there was no ticket. You know what I mean? Like I had the money for it. So I was like, that's what an adventure we've been on. And so now we're finally at the end of the point where I fucking finished my payment plan to Santa Monica. Those are paid. Those were a couple tickets on Santa Monica. That's separate from LA. Then I was on an LA payment plan. I have only $11 left on that. Fucking done on that. And now we just cleaned out $1,000 of tickets on the community service that we just did, slave labor, and cleared that shit out. And so now we're open, but only for a week or less before the vultures try and come get me. So that's the update. Shit, I need some pita bread. I might have to make a raw pita bread. My ear's been popping. But it is good though. I got my GR back. But they said they might not do November benefits because of the federal shutdown, which I was like, that should not happen at all. That shouldn't be possible, but we'll see. But what's good about that is I can use that in other states. I can live and work in Vegas and be getting my cash aid and my food stamps there legally. So I'm like, that's great for the whole time I'm there, probably like 5 months. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna need that because we're gonna sell the scooter, sell the motorcycle, we'll cash in on everything. Worst case scenario, like I won't need if I can't get a job, no problem. It'll be well surviving. But we'll be on the street and not, and that's good because I need a lot of work and finish the RV, put my shit in storage for $100 a month, and be able to process a lot of shit. There's dirt lots and shit too. People got dirt lots in Vegas. Honestly, I could go to someone and be like, there could be dirt lots out there that no home on it. Be like, hey, bro, $200 a month. Let me park my RV in your dirt lot with the fence with the little chain link around. Like, there's shit like that. So, because you got RV parks, straight up RV parks. I saw RV park for 420, 450, 500, 550, 600. And so you'll have spots at people's houses or just abandoned dirt lot with a chain link. Like, yeah, let me get that. Bam, that's all I need. That'd be off the street like that. Or park in front of someone's house or on the side of a house. Bam, 300, bam, done. So I'd rather do that. But yeah, we got it. I just want to process everything and be done with the RV and get it done. So I could sell it if I want or go to the next step. But when I sell my motorcycle, that'll be a few grand. So that'll get me back to like I'll be able to buy $1,000 car. So ideally, I have to figure it out though, because I could dump the scooter, dump the motorcycle, then I have money. I buy $1,000 car and have a couple grand to spare. But then like I have a car, I can't be taking the car and the RV around. So I'd be like, all right, if I move to another city, I have to either sell my car or get my car to the next city too. But ideally, I'd like a little beater car, and I could do mobile mechanic work and then make money with the car. But yeah, it would be like a little $1,000 beater car and make money and then dump it when I move to another city or just bring it. Figure that out. Figure it out. The car's good for mechanic work if I want to be a mechanic again. Up here though, shit, there's no business. I've run ads and there's no business. Like I can't believe it. I could go to San Diego and go back home again and make money, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, yeah, you got my number, Trisha. Yeah, Honda Civic's great. Now people know how good Civics are, but you can get a great deal on a Civic. Like you could get like a 2001 Civic right now, under 2 grand. Shit, like it's a great deal. I usually go for because I'm the mechanic. I'll go for lower deals because I know I can find. I find fucking gems. I find gems. Usually, I'll find a car for $1,000. I'll spend $100 on it, and that's the whole tune-up. I'll do the whole tune-up and all that, and it'll be golden. But that's because I'm an expert mechanic, and I choose the car. Like I choose good cars. I've done auctions. I was the guy, and I did auctions. I had a business for a bit. I would go to Mexican auctions, all Spanish, all Spanish. I'll be like the only white boy there. I'd be buying cop cars, police cars. But yeah, I'll buy good cars only, a little cheap but good. But yeah, old Lexus ES 300. My mom had one of those. Old, those are old fucking badass car. Honda Civics, Toyota Camry, any of those, like those five cars, you can find, man, some good ass cars and good mileage too. What, he sold your car you gave him and kept the shitty car? What the fuck? He should have sold the shitty car and kept a good car. I bet you he's riding the bus right now. No, I know. That's nice. I always get the worst buyers. My cars are always super nice and tuned up and great, but I get shitty buyers, like ungrateful buyers. I'm like, I fucking hate you guys. I swear that like the most undeserving people get my fucking hard work. I'm like, you motherfuckers, bro. I was like, I'm gonna take it back. I'll sell it to someone else. Terrible. All terrible people. My cop car that I sold up here went to an ungrateful psycho old man. Like, fuck. That was stupid. Mm, 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 mm. So last night, tonight. Dude, I got my mom's old car. She had that Lexus ES 300, old little car. It was leaking oil, and I got it. I fixed it all up, and it's running good. I was using it as my mobile mechanic car. So good. And I sold it for like 1,500 bucks. It was nice. That was a great little car. I love that little car. It had 210,000 miles. Fucking ran perfect. Dripping a couple little drops of oil once in a bit. I did major work on it though. My mom gave it to me, and I did major work on it. Intake manifold all off, and all sorts of shit, man. I was like, holy shit. Sometimes when I look at it, I'm like, holy fuck, bro. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, I think I went a little too far. But all sorts of shit up, cleaning it up and tuning it up. And man, that thing was ran like a fucking dream. It ran brand new at 210,000 miles. Had synthetic oil running on it. Just had great mileage. I loved it. That thing ran so good. My mom was like, "Holy crap!" I'm like, "I told you, mom, I tuned it up." And she bought a nice, she bought a nice car. My mom was pretty frugal. She had that car for a long time. She should have upgraded long before that. So, but my mom was impressed. She knows I'd be fixing making miracles out of shit. It was a great little car. Oh, you missed driving 5 speed. Yeah, I think for me to get good mileage, I'll have to get a stick shift. The old stick shift Civics, 94, 95. Uh, the Honda DX Civics, 94, 95, get 45 miles to the gallon. Imagine that. We were getting 45 miles a gallon, guys, back in 94. Stick shift. What the fuck happened, guys? Not even the hybrids get that good mileage. So I'm really looking for that. I'm looking for a two-door Honda 94, specifically 94, 95, so I can get that 40 or above, 40 miles a gallon or above, because I'm going to tune that up. So I'll have more power and better mileage. I'll be getting above 40. And I'm like, that's great because I can be a mobile mechanic or do an Uber Eats. I'm like, I want good fucking mileage and then I could fucking make a good living, dude. Even just getting to work and back, like shit, I want high mileage. I want, you know, I don't want to fucking worry about gas, right? I pay this RV's ridiculous in gas mileage. I'm tired of like most of my money going to gas. I basically I fucking support gas company. My living is supporting gas companies. It's bullshit, bro. I want to park this fucking RV and be done and drive a fucking Civic getting 40 miles a gallon or higher if I have a car, you know? Fuck that. And I got my motorcycle that gets 50 miles a gallon or higher. I got my scooter on the back, it gets 90. Dude, we need to park the RV and start, driving other shit. I am tired of supporting gas companies. Like, I really hate it. It bugs me. I need a solar powered R. We need an electric RV, you guys. Yeah, the Civics are bow. Trisha, she had one then. They're badass. I called vegan today. She didn't answer. But she got, dude. I mean, chat. I don't know. Chat cannot be trolling that hard. The chat wants her to come stay here, so they would not troll me with saying she has tuberculosis if it wasn't true. Because they want to see her. They want to see her come here. They want my TTS immediately open so they can annihilate her. So they want her to come here. And content and annihilation by TTS. So I cannot. I'm not having tuberculosis here. No. So I called her twice. Tried to talk to her. I called her. I called her numbers today. No answer. And tuberculosis is known as the white plague. Like, you know how there's the black plague? Like, it was a plague. I'm like, oh fuck no, bro. It was even worse than I thought. I'm like, oh no, dude. I'm not. No. My life is rough without like a fatal disease. It attacks your organs and shit. Like if you don't treat it, it attacks your organs and it's not good, dude. It's called the white plague for a fucking reason. When you go to jail, they don't test you for herpes, gonorrhea, AIDS, Ebola, none of that. They don't test you for nothing. You know what they test you for in your skin? TB. It's the only thing jails and prisons test for. I'm like, that's the reason. Because it's a fucking white plague, bro. True facts right there, guys. They'll swab your skin to see if you have TB, and if you do, immediately you're moved out the area. I'm like, why? I literally seen people move the fuck real quick out the fuck the area. I'm like, shit. I'm like, should we have been around that guy? Like, I just ate a sandwich with that guy. Like, let us know if you got a fever. Like, oh no, I got AIDS. Like, no, it's worse. TB. Yeah, Honda Civic's great. Yeah, I'll specifically try and get the 94 Honda DX, but it's the round back, the sport one, the two-door, but everyone loves that. Everyone loves to trick that car out and race it. So that's hard to get for cheaper, but you can get a four-door. You can get a four-door, and I'll light that shit up. I'll take shit out, lighten it up, and it'll get 40 miles a gallon or higher, and I'll have room for tools and stuff. But yeah, great car. That's what I'm planning for next car. I did 5 cop cars in a row. I can't keep doing cop cars because my mileage is like 15 to the gallon. Bullshit. I want triple that. I want triple that. 45. Or majority riding around on an electric bicycle, riding around electric bike. That'll work. Or riding my motorcycle, that's 50 miles to the gallon. That's not a lot, still, but that's good. But I want a future where I do not pay so much money to gas because it's not going down. The future, this is bullshit. Shit, if I could have switched my RV to be electric, I would. If you had an electric RV, you could just sit in the sun for days and eventually you would charge up and you'd hit the road again. Oh, really, Trisha? Shit, chips. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I used to always watch Chips. I was too much of a rebel rouser. Like when I watched Smokey and the Bandit, I always wanted to be the criminal, the bandit, you know. But as I got older, I was like, I'm not qualified, but like couple years ago, I was like, I'm gonna try and see if I apply for like CIA, FBI, Secret Service, and like I don't apply. The only thing I qualified for was I could be a Seattle or a Portland police officer. I'm like, hell no. I'm like with the riots and shit, you know, like 2020 on. I'm like, hell no, bro. I'm like, no. But part of me is like, want a steady job. I'm like, what could I get? What good job could I be qualified for at all? Because military, no, you can't get military past like 35 years old. So I was like, I'm out for military. I'm out for even special forces. I can do National Guard. I don't have a BA to do, what do you call it, Peace Corps. So I was like, what could I do for a steady job that makes good money where I could just fucking be steady life? And I was like, I qualified, but you have to not smoke weed for a year, and then you can be a police officer in Seattle or Portland, starting at like 62, 65,000 a year. I was like, that's a killing to me. I'm like, holy fuck. But then that job up there, I'm like, shit, dude. But I did look into it. I would be good. You know what would be good for, Trisha? I would be good as like a small town sheriff. I may still do that in the future. I may be like a small town or like a fireman. I may be like the fireman. And that's a good job. You know, you get paid. You don't have to do a lot of work. You're just chilling. Gotta be ready for the fire. Something like that. Small town mayor, or I run the fire department. You know, bam. I like the small town though. Oh yeah, your mom may be worried about you. Yep, that's a consideration. I was gonna be Trisha. I was gonna be a bounty hunter. I came real close because I had my police car, and that was a couple years ago. And one of my homies at O'Reilly, um, like my second home, O'Reilly. You know, building my whole cop car, I'd be at O'Reilly all the time. He was the ex bounty hunter for King Stallman down here, big famous places, you know. And he told me the money that I could make and whatnot. He could get me in. Then I had the car already with the cage in the back. So my car was ready to have prisoners. I had the cage in the back of my car ready for prisoners already. Like, my car is ready to go. Most people don't have the car. So I had the car with the cage ready to go and pick up. He's like, yeah, you pick up people. He's like, you can make 5,000. Just go pick someone up and make 5,000. I was like, holy fuck, bro. It's a lot of money per person. It's at least $1,000 per person that you go pick up and grab, and you have specific rights. Like if cops are chasing out after somebody on the street, if cops trying to get somebody, a criminal, right? They're chasing after that criminal, and that criminal is running down the street, and that criminal runs through someone's house. The cops can't run through someone's house, right? The cops can't be going all over the place. They can go around yards, but they can't go through houses and shit like that. A bounty hunter can't. As a bounty hunter, I can chase that criminal to anywhere I want through a house, anywhere shit that cops can't do. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So that was great. So, but I was like, I told that to my mom, and I was about to do it. And my mom was worried about it, and I was like, yeah, I didn't want to worry my mom. And then I really thought about the job. Well, first of all, I was not going to worry my mom, because she's disabled. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I had already told my mom I'm not going to ride my motorcycle anymore. After my sister died, and so I kept to that promise. And then I was like thinking about the bounty hunter. She didn't want me to be the bounty hunter. I was like, yeah, because you'd get fucking killed in that job. Then I thought about the job is terrible because basically, like, look, I'm like, basically, I'm the guy that's gonna come get you and put you into prison. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of enemies. They're gonna know what I look like, right? They'll figure out who I am. These are serious people that have serious bail. Think about what the job is, right? Bounty hunter. You're picking up people that are skipping bail, bad people, murder, different shit like that. They're in gangs. So you're gonna build up. You keep catching people. Yeah, you're making a bunch of money, but you better live anonymously because they all know what you look like. Unless you wear a ski mask all the time, they'll know what your voice is like. They may know what you look like. They may try and get you on court paperwork somehow. Maybe they pay. Maybe they pay somebody. Maybe the court paperwork's anonymous, but they pay somebody and they get your name. So now they know your name. Now they know maybe you're putting someone away for 10 years. Maybe you pick someone up on bail. I'm like, hey, I got 10 grand for getting this guy in. But he's going to go do 10 years. Guess he's going to be pretty pissed. He's going to be pretty pissed at the person that put him in there, that brought him there. So I was like, you know what? I didn't even need my mom saying she didn't like the idea that she'll worry about me. I was like, the job, when you think about the job, I'm like, I'm going to be making a stack of enemies of people that are killers, real killers and gang members, and they're going to all be wanting revenge. All be wanting revenge. I'm like, no, that's not. No wonder you get paid a lot because you have to live a certain lifestyle, and you get beat up a lot and stabbed. The guy was telling me, he's like, yeah, I've been in a bunch of fights and stabbed and shot. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that's the price you pay. You're going to be stabbed and shot and fights, and people are going to be after you. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stick to fucking pizza delivery. The money sounded real good. The money sounded good, but yeah, I won't worry my mom like that, and I'm not taking a job where I literally build up enemies with the worst people in the prison. Because I'll catch people. Because I'll do the job good, I'll catch them, and they'll be like, you know what? Yeah, I found out. DJ Darren was the one that caught me. Yep, like, oh shit, we'll get him then. We gotta call up the homies on the outside and go get him. Like, yeah, I'm doing 15 years now because DJ Darren caught me and brought me in. Like, oh shit, I'll be like the bounty, like Dog the Bounty Hunter. So yeah, sometimes you gotta think about the job and the money and be like, what's it really like? And be like, is it worth it? And all different levels of things. That is Irish. Shannon, alright. I just Trisha, I just briefly chatted with Gray though. She's doing good, but she's staying off internet shit for a bit. She's chilling, but Gray's doing good. what? I need a soda. Definitely, yeah. I will. She knows, I'm sure, but I'll mention it to her. I'm pretty Irish, Trisha. I'm super Irish. I'll tell you my story. So on my dad's side, I'm Irish and Dutch. On my dad's side, my mom's side, super Irish. My mom is the most wonderful woman in the world. Basically, my mom is a farm girl who made it to college and made it to the big city very successful. My mom ended up being a very successful interior designer and worked all the way up to 74 years old. Valedictorian in high school and college and part of Mensa. My mom is a genius and she's got a big heart too. She might be cold to some of public and whatnot people. She might be kind of a bitch, sometimes, but to her kids, she loved us super much. My mom did everything for me, but I forgot where I was going with that. My mom's super awesome and smart. I forgot my train of thought. Oh, the Irish. So I'm part of Kennedy family. So my mom's family, she's a farm girl. It was the Kennedy Ranch. Okay, from all the Kennedys come from O'Kennedy clan in Ireland. So that the president Kennedys, I don't know what they went to, whatever state they went to. Then my branch went to Irish immigrants, potato farmers right outside of Boise. So right about an hour outside of Boise, a small little town, potato farmers, and that was the Kennedy Ranch, but Kennedy bloodline. We didn't get no president money though. Fucking hardworking farm. And so my great grandma, the farm, they had a farm up the road, a mile up the road. And then my grandma had the farm right there. And that's where my mom grew up. And then she went to Boise State, met my dad, got married, and then went to the big city and then went to San Diego. And my mom was an interior designer. But yeah, so I'm Kennedy bloodline. I can't dox myself either to put more details in there, but I'm Kennedy blood. You see my same nose as the Kennedy family too. Yeah, we're pretty Irish. Yeah, my mom's super smart. I love my mom because she's very smart. As a kid, I was very curious in the world. I could just ask my mom anything, and she'd know or figure it out. Having a mom like that, you really just think about anything. Mom, why is this like this? And she'd be like, I don't know, like, and she'll really talk. My mom, we had a relationship where we could talk real. We went through the fighting and different things, and me being a bad teenager and lying to my parents and all that, and stealing the car, and going to jail and all that shit. But coming back from all that and being close to my mom and telling the truth and everything, and us talking about relationships and broken hearts and shit. So I love my mom. She's really been there for me. She's a great mom. My dad was rough. My dad was rough, so my mom really made up for stuff. Had to. My dad, they got divorced at 14 and got pretty much abandoned and whatnot. So my mom was took over. So I was a mama's boy and just had a great mom. But I like having a smart mom. Like, well, Darren, how come you're such a fuck up? Like, well, that's my problem. I had good examples. I'm still a fuck up. I had good examples, Trisha, and I'm still fucked up. A very rebellious nature. And my dad was abusive and angry, and so My childhood was pretty rough. It was great, but it was rough too. Divorce, and back then families weren't even getting divorced. So the start of all that, it just fucking. I just wanted a more stable lifestyle because I had a lot of excellence and was doing excellent things, but life kept getting interrupted and shit. I was on the way to the Olympics for judo when I was 14. I would have continued. I was in tournaments, and on the way, I would have been in the Olympics, competing for America within the Olympics. Like that was my destiny. I was supposed to be on. Like it got all fucked up, dude. It got all fucked up. I was a prodigy, dude. I was a track star. I used to run track. I was the fastest in the city. I went to all city finals. So I did track, and it was like judo. I was a little young judo fucking master. Basically, you just get off. I just want to go back to that point and restart that. So I'm kind of just trying to restart my life back when I was like that. So go back to martial arts and getting good with my health and working out, but going back and I got to get my black belts in judo and jujitsu, and then it's pursuing my life goals, having fun. Yeah, my mom was good, and it was a different time too. But my mom was she did good. But my mom, we have our strengths and weaknesses too. My mom is really good for normal, stable life, and that's what I needed because I'm fucking out of control, and I'm really good at street life, extreme, crazy shit. Like two different worlds. So it's great that we could come together, and I'm trying to be more of a normal life. I'll never simmer down and be normal, but I want normality. That's what I'm coming back to: normality and consistency, and but still want to be a wild child and have fun and zest for life. But yeah, it. My mom did really good because I was a really black sheep and really different than how she is. But she loved me like a mom's supposed to. She loved me no matter what. She loved and she wanted me to be how I wanted to be. And I got a great mom. I just talked to her a couple of days ago. My mom respects that I've taken my own path, because she did her own path too as well. My mom was a classic traditional woman, very smart and just a great woman. She basically very successful professionally as interior designer, but dedicated to her kids and just loved me and my sister. She really lived to make sure we were doing okay and we're all right. And whatever we wanted to do. She didn't push us toward anything. She just wanted us to be happy and successful in whatever we wanted to do, whatever it was. And my mom always supported us. Great mom. Where my dad was more tough love, hardly ever there, kind of abused me and beat me and, pretty tough and mean. My generation of fathers, they're mean. They'll beat you with a belt or a paddle. I got beat with a big paddle. You get beat up. You get beat in my generation. Tough love, no crying. Just it's kind of too strict. But yeah, Mom, I can't say enough. My mom's so great. I can't wait to see her again. I miss my mom a lot. So I had one phenomenal parent. Yep, 1,000 miles. So I keep making these good steps, my good foundation steps, and keeping on, not giving up. I wanted to give up too. This last year and a half has been the most trying times. I'm like, shit, man. I experienced some loneliness I've never experienced, and This is tough. Tough. The streets are tough, but it's good because I come through all of it. It's good. I'm a pretty tough guy. Hey, that's good. That's good. Dang, 98. That's I know that's good. Shit. I got some. So my nana lived to over 100. My great nana. Let's see. That's crazy. Almost 100. I may not. It depends on how many. You're a hyperactive monster. I know. My mom did good with me, especially after my dad left. My mom did the best she could. I was like, man, let's give her an award because she's a normie. You know, my mom did not deserve such a rowdy, ruckus kid. She really needed a good man there with her, uh, and she did not have that. So she did the best she could. And she did great. Because I was a handful. I still am. I know I was hyper, Trisha. I was a super hyperactive kid, but my mom was smart. Back then, they would put you on Ritalin or put you on something like that, but they did not do that. My mom let me be hyper and let me. She put me into swimming and then martial arts and shit like that. She just kept me busy with pool swimming, and so I became an expert swimmer and track and pool and all this different shit. Because she's like, get this kid out at the baseball and soccer, and she's like, get this kid out of the house. He's fucking out of control. No joke. My mom, I guess my mom, she told me this shit. She said, yeah, when you're a little kid, she said, do you remember when I had like the dog harness on you? I'm like, what? So my mom had like a harness on me and like some 25-foot leash because I would escape out the backyard and shit. I'd be climbing the fence. I'd be a little kid, but you don't understand. Like, I've been like a little ninja my whole life. So I'm climbing, like, I'm the type of kid that be climbing up neighbors' roofs and all over the shit, figuring out, like all over, like, so she literally had to have I had a harness on and leash so I would not go over the fence and run out the yard while she wasn't, if she had a couple minutes off to go, like, in the kitchen or whatever, because she can't watch me every second. I was like, Mom. She's like, yeah, well, I had to because you're all over the place. I'm like, I know. Because we had a tree. I could get on the limb and go over the fence. I could jump over the fence and another tree, or I could try and get on the house. I'd be on the roof. My mom could come out. I could be like 5 years old, but I'd be on the roof. My mom would be like, oh my God. I was out there like a little fucking little Jackie Chan, dude. I was like a little Jackie Chan out there doing Hollywood stunt where I'm literally on the roof of neighbors' roofs. Because I was like trying to climb up everything and trees and like trying to see. And I try to get the other kids to climb the roofs too. So I'm getting all the other kids in trouble, dangerous shit, and like making swings and fuck, bro. So yeah, my mom had to be like harnessing my harness on me and shit, I guess, and make sure I'm tied down at some point. At least I was like, at least she gave me 25 feet. But yeah, that was I was hyper. She let me be free and live as free as she could legally. And I'd be all over. I remember being on a lot of roofs. Yeah, coffee relaxes me sometimes too, but only decaf. It'll make me hyper. But if I have a good meal, then I can have some coffee. But I generally don't because it'll make me hyper. But yeah, I was glad I didn't get put on Ritalin or nothing. Yeah, I can't. Some people can. Some people can. I'm super sensitive. I have a decaf coffee in the morning. It's decaf, and I'll be wired all day. So I only have coffee. I'll have a decaf only after like a full breakfast, a big ass meal, and that's it in the morning. But I do love coffee. I am a barista. I make some good drinks, and I know how to make a lot of good drinks. I love drinks. But back when that's what I look forward to when I get back on schedule and my job's going and I'm working, I'm eating regular meals, then I can have a good ass like cappuccino after I've had my breakfast, like eggs, bacon, and toast. Then I'm like, all right, like I'm talking a full breakfast, and like, all right, I'll have a espresso, or cappuccino, and I'll be all right. Then I won't be so jacked. But that's the only way, and I'll still feel it. I'll still feel it. And I'll be like, all right. I got to make sure I eat lunch because I'll still feel hyper from that. Even if it's decaf, I'll be hitting decaf espresso and making cappuccino from that, or making a coffee. We used to make our coffees from decaf espresso. It was so good, nice and rich. Sodas I can do. I don't feel at all. I've been having a lot of soda my whole life, and it seems to be okay. I feel like my metabolism is that like a hummingbird, so I'll do a lot of sugar. My body's okay with a lot of sugar. I don't feel the caffeine or anything from sodas at all. I don't get sugar crashes, none of that. Like I've had tons of soda at some point, and it doesn't affect me. Y'all drink a lot of milk, and I drink a lot of soda. Sometimes I'll be in like a lot of orange juice phase too as well. It has no effect. I stay the same. A lot of liquids. I drink a lot of liquids, and that has kept me young. Processing a lot of liquids, a lot, so I'm never dehydrated. I usually have a lot of liquids going, and that's one of the keys to health. A lot of people dehydrated, and you're gonna piss a lot too. I mean, you're processing a lot of fluids. Your body loves it. It likes to move stuff. But yes, my body type, my metabolism is good with sugar, like a hummingbird. It's good for me. I'll feel kind of tired. Then I'll have to have like a soda or just an apple juice, something, and that'll be like, all right, it'll give me some energy. But it's better, it'd be better if I go to like what I used to do, like apple juice, and I'll blend up some strawberries in it. So then I need to go toward fruit, fruit juice, more natural shit. It'd be better if I just cut out sodas. I'm not arguing that sodas are good. I'd rather be, when I work in a job and I'm stable, I'll have a little blender. I'll be making I'm making fruit drinks and shit like that, and a lemonade. That's what I like. I still will have occasional cokes, sodas is so good, but it's good. I'm always trying to always eat or drink better, all the time. Oh, grinding the coffee. That's how you do it, dude. Fresh ground. I know. I fucking love fresh ground coffee, dude. Now I want coffee right now. Yeah, soda. I'll be decreasing that and go more natural. And honestly, I want to start doing green tea. But you add a little sugar to that, but that's not bad. That's a lot better than having soda. So I'm gonna start phasing it out, and I'll be having green tea, making it, grinding the leaves up, fresh ground leaves, and I'll do the little tea and with some sugar a little in there, and then more natural juice, even if it's like apple juice, but I'll blend up like strawberries in it, so it tastes so good. That's so fucking good. Stuff like that, and I'll blend up like a whole gallon, and so I'll have a whole gallon to drink from. This, fresh strawberries in there, maybe some like coconut in there too as well. So good. But yeah, trying, and especially now at my age, I gotta pick it up. Get on a workout program, Trisha. Then I'll have protein powder and different nutrients. Be steady, steady working, going to the gym. I'll definitely have to phase out soda and what, and start replacing it with a lot better drinks. Really replacing soda with protein drink. I figured out that for me that's a secret because I don't get that hungry to eat so much food to gain so much weight. But shakes are easy. Shakes are easy to do. I'm figuring out shakes you can make that could be like 2,000 calories. That's what I need. A little secret. Like I need shakes that are like a meal. And like heck yeah, like that's how I do it. A 20-year-old. Oh my God, Trisha. Oh, trivia. Careful. Don't use any synthetic stuff, Trisha. You don't want to use the one natural plant, stevia. The natural plant is fine. Don't use any of that synthetic sugar stuff. All that stuff's terrible. It all comes out to be terrible. This natural sugar is just a lot better for you. Or if you're gonna add sugar to things, like get the raw sugar. That stuff's badass. Like I like the raw sugar crystals. I'll add that to coffee. It's so good. Oh, don't. Oh, it's stevia. Oh, okay. A 20-year-old Trisha. Oh my God, he can't even drink a alcohol yet. Trisha out here building the roster up. I need to get some on the roster. Trisha, you're gonna have to wait till he's 21 just to share a drink with them at the bar. He's gonna have to wait outside. You might go to a bar, Trisha, and be like, "Well, my date's got to wait outside. He's only 20." He'll be outside. You'll have to get like a table on the patio, and he'll just be outside on the sidewalk and be able to talk to you. But you'll be able to have like your margarita right there chilling. But he cannot drink any. Don't let him drink. You will get arrested. You'd be like, "Yeah, I'd like to have a margarita and a beer." I'd be like, "Ma'am, don't you dare share that beer with that 20-year-old gentleman on the sidewalk right next to your table." Like, I don't even know him. Just be like, "I don't know him. I don't even know that guy." Casually passing him the beer to sip, toasting that, "Ma'am." They walk up, "Ma'am, we just saw you toasting your margarita to the beer with the guy on the sidewalk, only 20 years old. Come with us. Come with us. Taking you in, ma'am. Multiple charges." Yeah. Now that'd be weird. Like I was, you have to be 21 or over because even that too, like someone that just turns 21, they still haven't gone through those years of I guess I don't know, for a guy it's different for a woman, but for a guy when you're 21, you can become a real alcoholic because you're like, oh, now I can buy alcohol all the time, and so sometimes getting someone like they're on their way for some years of destruction. It depends on the person, but like that's why I'd be like, I don't. That's why I would always prefer someone like 25, 26 or over, because like through college, through that period of like I can get alcohol anytime. So you'd be like, oh, are you an alcoholic or not? By then you can kind of tell. Like, it depends. It depends. But then you can get some people that I guess are cool, but that would be socially awkward just because they couldn't share alcohol anywhere. You can't go anywhere. Um, uh, mm, you have a beer and be like, yes, or at the table, be like, yes, I'm gonna have a margarita on the rocks, and my friend here will have a root beer. My buddy here will have root beer. Like, all right, ma'am, we remember you from the last time, and we have to make sure you do not share your margarita with this young gentleman again. Like, I don't even know you. I've never been here. They'll be like, Trisha, we already know your name. Sir, I have never been here before, sir. It's fine. I was talking to somebody about Seattle today. I like Seattle summers. Go Mariners. I had some beautiful RV spots in Seattle. Just still unmatched. Unmatched. Maybe San Francisco could do it up. San Francisco's the last city I'd like to do a year in San Francisco, RV life all over, try and make it. That's a fucking beautiful city. Beautiful city. But man, Seattle back in the day, really pretty. Really pretty. Had lots of beautiful spots. Frankie is passed out. Good boy, huh? Oh, you just heard me, huh? You're chilling. You got your food. You've been feeding good. Eating a lot. Yeah. Got a little blanket for him too. Night blanket. If it gets cold, I got a little blanket for him. All right, let's close the skylight up. Time to batten down the hatches. Literally, batten down the hatches. The skylight's so fun, dude. I'm trying to figure out the skylight, where to put the two hooks, and then I have a rope ladder that'll hook onto it, and you'll be able to climb up to the roof. But it's got to be able to support 200 pounds. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to mount two little hooks, eyelets that'll hold 200 pounds, of someone climbing up a rope, up, ladder. I think I figured it out. That's gonna be neat, though. I was gonna make a roof deck on the back of the area, but I'm not doing that anymore. But you still will be able to come out the roof and go hang out. I could set up chairs outside on the roof and hang out and sit on the back of the RV and chill at events or whatever. But I'm not building a roof deck out there anymore. It's too much weight. I added too much weight in the construction of this RV. It's too much weight. So we got to cutting that plan. Huh. Oh, Frankie. Yeah, Washington's great, Trisha. I love it. I love Seattle area. I should have done a year at least in Portland too. I got stuck in Seattle, but I should have just got my ass 3 hours down the road and stuck there for the year because it's nice down there. All right, Trisha, it's good to see you. I'm gonna probably cut stream here and find a good movie to watch. I've been loving chilling, snuggling in, watching a good movie. I'm at my Wi-Fi spot, obviously. Yeah, I tried calling you. We'll talk tomorrow. Yeah, we doing good. I finished my community service today, so that's a big step. That's a big step. It's super easy, dude. Super easy. So that's $1,000 of tickets done, and that's great. So making big steps. Yeah, I will definitely. How long have I been live? It's been like at least an hour. Oh, 2 hours? Shit. Oh yeah, I'm a cut stream. Oh yeah, I went live like about 6, a little early today too. Yeah, I was able to go live a little early. All right, shit, I lost the chat. There we go. All right, Trish, I'll see you later. I'm gonna cut stream here in a second. Anybody in chat, if you want to say goodbye, whatever, I'm gonna cut stream here in a minute or two, and then watch a movie. So I ate good, eating like chicken and rice, so good. Sausage, 12.2. What should be happening? There's a little more. Sunday we got to figure out something to work on the RV tomorrow. Something productive. I just knocked out the front door and the front door jamb. We got a list of shit to do, so. I gotta start writing down more things down because now we're really on it. Got to get going to Vegas, so gotta really not be efficient now. I gotta go to a tire shop. Maybe they're probably closed tomorrow, but Monday we need to go to a tire shop. What do you think, Franks? Hmm? We'll go out later on tonight. We'll go do a security walk with the Franksters. All right, guys, I'm gonna fucking cut stream, chill. Probably gonna go watch something with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. I've been watching like Total Recall, Sixth Day or whatever, Sixth Day or something, and also, man, it's been badass, dude. I don't have a TV anymore. Otherwise, I could watch some of my movies. I have hard copies. That'd be good to watch like that. Be on big screen too. I got a little collection of DVDs and Blu-rays. I like watching a perfect movie like that. All right, chat. I'm out. I'll see you guys later.